All right. So, what are we feeding today?
We're going to try this new food I got called the Sera. I believe it's a German company. And what's unique about this food is that you can stick it to the front surface of your glass and you can watch the fish come and pick at it. So,
Okay.
this is the first time I'm going to try feeding it. We're going to see how the rams like it. I heard specifically that rams do like it, so I'll just press it a little bit. Yep, it's sticking.
Oh, wow, yeah, it really does just stick right there.
Let's see what they think of it, though.
Yeah, even I can smell the food.
Yeah,
it's got a scent to it.
I don't know, what would you say that is? Like almost like a nutmeg or?
It's hard to put it, but it definitely smells like fish food.
Yeah.
Now let's see if these guys get a whiff.
Anytime you feed something new for the first time, it's sketchy. And something like this is completely unique. Then it might take them a while to associate it with food.
This is true, and some of these are wild caught still, yeah?
Yeah, 2 of those out of the 5 are wild caught. The other 3, I believe, were tank raised.
So I imagine the tank raised. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He's going for it. He's going for it. No, he backed away from it. He's kind of like, what is that smell? I smell something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there he goes again. Come on. Just take a bite.
Right there. You're right there. Come on. Almost got it. He knows something is there.
Yeah.
He just can't put his fin on it. They're definitely smelling it. It's a very, very
Aromatic.
Aromatic. That's the word I'm looking for. So
they'll probably catch the debris falling, and as they're eating it, they'll come up to the tablet and realize it's food. That's what I'm thinking.
well, it definitely has a little bit of debris falling from it. So it's a nice little time release.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this guy seems to be eating as it falls. So I think he's caught on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting there. There we go. That was definitely a piece of it there.
If only they can figure out where it's coming from. Because I see they're getting just a little bit aggressive because they know food is nearby.
Mm-hmm.
And they all want to get to the food first, but they don't know what the food's coming from. How about you guys, huh?
They're just busy staring at you.
I know I'm interesting, but you guys gotta eat your noms. Oh, yep. Well, they're definitely eating it. Whatever's falling, they're eating.
Yeah, probably, if they don't catch on now, I think a couple more feedings they would.
Yeah, and even if they're just eating it like this, they're still eating.
Yeah, rams are known, too. They pick around a lot. Even when we're not feeding, you'll see them picking at anything they can on the floor.
Hey!
There we go.
Hey, let's zoom in on this.
There's the Einstein of the tank.
Oh, beautiful shot right here, dude. Perfect.
I'm glad we cleaned it. We should have wiped off the glass surface, too.
I'm glad I got the internal gimbal turned out.
Yeah. We're slowly figuring it out. You should scrape the algae. You should turn the anti-shake on. All things that, normally when you're sitting getting ready to film a video, you would have everything in place.
Yeah. All the derps. But that one's definitely figured it out.
Yep, that's one of the wild ones, too. You can see that's the one that's kind of got a glassy eye because the other wild one was beating it up. So it was much worse before, and it's cleared up quite a bit.
Let's see if I can get a better shot. Go for it. Over here.
So, well on the way to healing. Before it was completely opaque. I was pretty sure the fish couldn't see from that eye. So I separated it from the aggressive one. I put the aggressive one into a breeder box. So they stayed in the same water and I didn't have to go through any transition for them.
The timeout box.
Yes, exactly. I don't know, it looks like a little bit messy, doesn't it? Like, as much as they eat, also turns into dust and comes out their gills. So I don't know if I like this food. It seems pretty messy.
I mean, if you had some sort of cleanup crew, but I don't know what kind of cleanup crew you could put with these guys.
Well, since I'm trying to get them breed, I wouldn't chance anything. But, you know, in a community tank, anything from pleco to a shrimp, I imagine would be good for them. But whereas I'm trying to raise fry, I don't want any eggs to go missing, get snatched by something.
Yeah, perhaps a certain snail might work.
That's a good idea. The parents do protect their eggs pretty well. I'm pretty sure a snail wouldn't be able to get to them unless it was a big one.
And even then, there's plenty of snails like, this is freshwater. You could, I don't know. Do you think they would attack a Bigfoot on a snail?
Probably only if it got near their breeding site. That's what they're usually the most defensive about.
So I'm going to say maybe a black devil spike snail could work, because they'll only breed in brackish.
Mm.
And they're just like a gigantic Malaysian trumpet snail.
Okay.
I've had a few of them, and they're pretty awesome. He's definitely pecking at it.
That one's got an appetite, huh?
Oh yeah.
It's been there the whole time.
He's figured it out. Fish are so spoiled. I don't have to hunt for food. I could just wait, and I'll get nom-noms every day.
So, interesting thing about rams, you know the spangles, the little blue speckles that you see on them?
Mm-hmm.
There's that center black dot in their body, and if you can see those blue spangles inside that black dot, that means it's a female.
Oh, okay.
And if you get a picture of my nice male there, he's got the high dorsal fin, and when you get a shot of his side dot, you'll see that it's a solid black. You won't see any spangling inside the black dot. And that's the quickest, easiest way to sex the rams. So on him, nice black dot, solid black dot, no spangles.
Let me get my camera to focus on these guys. So one of the things about cameras and autofocus is focusing on fish.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
See, no spangles in that black dot. So that is a nice male there. That's the nicest fish in the tank, but it's a great example of a male. They also say that the females, another good way to notice a female is they have a red belly or a pinkish belly. But the thing I go by, since I'm colorblind and I always doubt myself, is I just go by the spangles.
More than one way to sex a fish.
Mm-hmm. And you can see in the top tank an example of some breeding that didn't go too well.
Oh yeah, the angelfish.
Yep, these are koi angelfish I got about 5 days ago. And I bought them specifically because there was 3 in the tank, and these 2 were cuddling together, chasing the third one away. And so I knew that they were probably a pair, so I bought them, brought them home. 4 days later, they laid eggs on a piece of slate I put in there. 24 hours later, the eggs look good. Today is 48 hours since laying, and they're turning white. And it's very common for angelfish to not get it right the first couple times. They'll eat their eggs. They won't fully fertilize the eggs. But, so for a first try within 5 days, I think we're on the road here to success.
Yeah, it's definitely the beginnings of something good. And then, well, I think your fish have figured out that it is food, especially that one, if they just start taking some cues.
Definitely.